Hello everyone. Just playing around today. I want to use some Dylusions sprays. I gessoed my page, and this is the planner that I turned into an art journal. This could work out great or this could fail because I want to take the tissue sentiment that I made and put it down on top, and we all know that Dylusions sprays do move around, but why not? I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to take this box, put this in there, and take a piece of paper, put that in there. And first I'm going to use lemon zest and I gessoed the page. Hopefully that'll work in my favor. I put 2 coats of gesso on it. Pure Sunshine. I don't like that color. Anyway, let's do some squeezed orange. Oh boy. I'll go back in with lemon zest just to even that out a little bit. I have some jumbo coffee filters that I've had for years, and I'm going to go ahead and just pick some of that up. I'll just put that on the side. I'll just put it over here. I'm going to dry that real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. I'll add some fresh lime. First I'm gonna, let's see if I can get it to work. If not, I'll just flick down what's in the brush. I'll take a paintbrush if it doesn't want to spray for me, and I'll just move it around. This has got to spray. Well, this isn't wanting to work, so well, that's not going to turn out how I wanted it to turn out. Well, we'll work with what we've got. These really stain your hands. I should have put some gloves on, but that's all right. I'll take the lemon zest and give it a little squirt. Try to move that around some. Without making a muddy mess. You go ahead and just give it a little bit. It's kind of strange because, excuse me, the gesso I used was an old Dina Wakley clear gesso, but over time this stuff has turned into like congealed oatmeal. It's odd. So I don't know if it's gonna work good or not, like, see, but I tried it anyway, and we'll see what happens. And it's got a funky smell, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I took some cut grass and splattered that down. I'm going to take some lemon zest and try to lighten it up a little bit. See how that goes. And I'll take this. Actually, what I do, I think I'll dry this and see if it holds. I'll be right back. Okay. It seems, I guess the gesso is not working very well. So let's try a little bit of Post Box Red. Let's see how this comes out. Oh. A big splattery mess, but that's okay. So we'll take some water and just hit it. Let it sit there for a second because the gesso doesn't want to seem to do a whole lot with it. I'll dry this and try something else. Okay. This is what I have so far. It's kind of cool. I like it. It's a very mottled effect. I was going to try some Distress Oxides and see what happens. I'm not sure what's going to happen. It's all... Well, that adds a little bit more vibrancy, doesn't it? Alright, that's pretty neat. Made it a whole different tone. Let's see. Let me shake these up. Okay, I've decided to stop there. I mean, I had all the Distress Oxides out. I hope the lighting's okay. But what I want to do now is use a Dina Wakley stencil. I got this at Tuesday morning, quite a long time ago. And it's a flight of birds. Birds in flight. So I think I'll do some of that, and I'll just put some black paint over here, just a little bit, and just a dollar store pouncer. Just put a couple in there. And see how it goes. I don't want to make them too dark. I just want kind of a shadow. That'll work. And let's see. Yesterday was Ash Wednesday. I am hoping, unless this is like not regular tissue paper, it's like a very thin paper that came in a shoebox. So I'm wondering if I don't want to spray it, but let me figure it out. Okay, what I think I'll do is I'll water down some peacock teal, and I do mean water it down so that it just gives it some color, not too opaque, and I'll see what that does to my cross. So let me grab some water and let me seriously water this down to a super thin consistency. And hopefully, oh, there's some green in there from my spray, but that's okay. And I'll do it on the back. There we go. It's just going to tint the paper without me losing all the stamping that I did. But I do have to be careful because I don't want to rip it. And I'll do this off camera and show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, that's what it looks like. But first I want to do some black splashes possibly. So let me get the black paint. I have my black paint. Put a tiny dot down. Get my fan brush. I just have a Craft Smart fan brush. Just grab some water. Just water it down. And because it goes everywhere, I'm just going to put like a paper plate behind it. Not enough water. Probably is. I'm just... All right. Let me get a paper towel and wipe this up. I'll dry this and I'll come right back because this will react to the black paint. Okay, I want to go ahead and see what happens when I glue this down, see how bad this is going to react to the matte medium. I'm going to dry my brush, squeeze out as much water as possible. Just some Liquitex matte medium. I've had this for many, many years. A little bit goes a long way. And what I'm actually going to do is put it on my mat over here. And what I might do is, but you have to work so fast with this stuff. I might put it on the back of my cross and then stick it down and see what happens. It's just going to make it really fiddly to put on. And it was just a hand-drawn cross that I stamped all over with some faith stamps that I had to make my own collage papers, faith-inspired collage papers. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's what I mean by fiddly, but that's okay. I'll just gently go from the inside out and push it down. I'll go where it's not. Yes, see, that's, wow. That becomes a mess. But that's all right. Life is messy. And I know I'm reaching over. I'm sorry about that. Grab a little more of my brush. The snoring you hear in the background is our dog. She's a very big girl. And she sleeps very deep. All right, so that's all right. I still like it. Alright, I'm going to clean off my brush, which tells me that that may bleed through pretty good. And I'll just put some on the back of it. And spread it around. I'm going to get it on there good. And put that right there. Well, that looks pretty good. I'll just pull the edges out. Just tap around it so that it comes off. All right, let me dry this and I'll be right back. Okay, I dried it. I want to see, like, I had gotten a drop here, so I just took my brush and picked up some, but I know if I go where the colors are mixed, that's going to create nasty mud. Let's see what a black paint marker will do, because I'm going to outline my cross. And what I have is a Craftsmart black paint pen. And let's see here. I don't want it perfect, because with everything going on, it can be a bit scary, maybe. God has plans for everything. All right. I'll just do some marks on here. That's not dry. I'm going to go around the heart here, heart here, and that. I like the 3 crosses here, the ones here, yeah, a little heart here, and I'll just make some squiggly lines around from my border. And today's date, I don't want to use the paint marker. I'll use my little Faber-Castell Pitt pen. Very, very small nib. Today is, oh, that's not very dry. I'll go over here. Nope, that doesn't, there we go. 322. And then since this is so faint and thin, I can actually go around some of the other things that I stamped in here and give it a little bit more substance. After all, no matter what happens in the world, He will always be our peace. We just have to remember that. Now, I'm going to try the Sharpie water-based white pen and see. Oh yeah, because I used paint on this. I can highlight some things. Oh, that looks cool. There's a big cross there. Highlight some of my little hearts. I like that. And there's the word hope. Yeah. I mean, there's so much more you can do to it. You could spend a long time on it, but this is just what I did today. Using some Dylusion sprays, some gesso, some homemade stamped out sentiments, and a planner turned art journal. I hope you have an amazing day. God bless. Bye for now.